Hello, everybody. This is a meditation for hope and for perspective, which is something I think that a lot of us could use during this COVID era time. So, as we begin our meditation, I invite you to get into a comfortable position. It could be sitting, laying down, whatever feels comfortable to you. Free your hands of anything that you're holding. It helps me to keep my feet flat on the floor if I am sitting, or keeping my hands flat down if I'm laying. And just let's take a moment, as we often do, to just breathe. As the Reverend Marcusson has reminded us, God's Spirit is as close to us as our breath. So as we breathe in, we are just reminded that the Spirit of God is ever present with us. And let each breath bring you into a state of more groundedness, introspection, helping yourself to be right where you are right at this moment. And now I invite you to take a personal inventory of what's going on with you right now. Imagine all of your emotions like books on a bookshelf. Anger, sadness, jealousy, happiness, true, genuine joy, excitement, anticipation, all of these things and more are all part of your emotional library. What books are out and open and on the table in front of you? What are the ones that are trying to creep off the bookshelf and be recognized? Just take a moment with each, not in judgment of how you feel, but just acknowledging that feeling, seeing where it comes from, or why your body's wanting to feel this way at this moment. It's oftentimes that negative emotions, those of sadness, loneliness, can really make it difficult for us to find hope. When these emotions take over, we are, like we are in this metaphor, kind of in our own little enclosed space, our own little room. And I think a lot of us might feel that way because literally we are closed off and at home. But before we have any other kind of perspective, we need to just acknowledge where we're at. But now I invite you to look upon this scene of you in this emotional library, and as if a camera was zooming out to make this smaller and smaller and zoom out wider and wider until you see your house, your apartment, or wherever you're living, your neighbors, the land around you, and continue to zoom out till you see all of Portland and then all of Oregon until you're out just seeing the whole world. There is a psalm, I believe Psalm 121, that says, I look to the hills, from where will my help come? My help comes from the Lord, creator of the heavens and the earth. And as we zoom out from this perspective, this is God's perspective. God sees the whole world. And so I invite you to invite God into this time of meditation. Of course, God is always present with us, but I invite you to acknowledge that presence with an invitation. And share in that perspective that God has of the whole world, of seeing how everything works together, everything moves together. And as you look at this perspective, listen to God. And if we listen to God, God will tell us that not only can God see how everything works together, but God can explain to you how every piece is important. Every life is special. And then I invite you to take kind of a journey around the globe from God's perspective, seeing little pockets, seeing how everything is special. And then come back around to that high zoom right over where you are in your library. And slowly start to zoom back in. Listen as God reminds you that you are indeed one of those special pieces. You are indeed integral to the whole. A cog in this great machinery that is creation. You are important. You are special, and the work that God has for you is special. Not that it's better than the work of anyone else, but that it's special in that it's unique. Because even though you are perhaps feeling alone, you are indeed connected. If you see things the way God sees things, you see that the creator of the heavens and the earth is your creator as well and has a purpose for you. So I invite you to pause and listen to God as God speaks your purpose to you. Listen as God lays out the path that will fulfill that purpose. At this time, I invite you to thank God and have a moment of gratitude. Acknowledging that God is always with us, we can take that presence of God with us and bring it back to our awareness, the awareness of the room around you, the awareness of where you are. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes and get up. Or you can stay here and be in this place. We thank you for your support. We hope that you are staying well, staying safe. And I wish you blessings, God's blessings. Amen.